Welcome everyone to our exploration of timeless wisdom and practical insights from the Stoic philosophy, specifically focusing on how to handle rejection inspired by Marcus Aurelius. In this presentation, we'll delve into a comprehensive guide consisting of 10 powerful lessons that provide a Stoic's perspective on navigating rejection with resilience and wisdom. Join us as we uncover these valuable teachings that can transform how we perceive and respond to challenges in life. 1. Accept what you cannot change. In life, we often encounter situations that are beyond our control, and rejection is one of them. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, offers profound wisdom on handling such circumstances. One of his key teachings is the importance of accepting what we cannot change. This principle is at the heart of Stoic philosophy and can be incredibly empowering when faced with rejection. Imagine standing on the shore, watching the waves crash against the rocks. You cannot stop the waves, nor can you control their strength or frequency. However, you can choose how you respond to them. You can either resist, getting swept away by the tide, or you can accept their inevitability and learn to navigate through them. Similarly in life, rejection is like those waves, unpredictable and often beyond our control. Acceptance is not about giving up. It's about recognizing that certain aspects of life are outside our sphere of influence. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our power lies in our response to these external events. He writes, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When faced with rejection, instead of focusing on the event itself, which you cannot change, turn your attention inward. Reflect on your thoughts and emotions. Accept that the rejection has occurred, but do not let it define you or diminish your worth. Acceptance is a form of liberation. It frees you from the chains of frustration and disappointment that come from trying to control the uncontrollable. When you accept rejection, you acknowledge its presence without letting it dominate your thoughts and actions. This mental shift allows you to conserve your energy for what truly matters: your growth, your goals, and your next steps. Consider the story of a job applicant who faced multiple rejections. Each time, they could have been consumed by self-doubt and despair. Instead, they chose to accept the reality of rejection and used it as a stepping stone. They refined their skills, improved their resume, and applied again with renewed vigor. Eventually, their perseverance paid off, and they secured a position that was a perfect fit. By accepting what they could not change, they transformed rejection into motivation. Acceptance also brings clarity. When you stop resisting reality, you can see the situation more objectively. You can analyze what went wrong, identify areas for improvement, and develop a plan for the future. This constructive approach is far more beneficial than being bogged down by negativity and regret. Moreover, acceptance fosters resilience. Life will always present challenges, and rejection is just one of them. By accepting rejection as a natural part of the journey, you build resilience and adaptability. You learn to bounce back stronger each time, equipped with the wisdom gained from each experience. In essence, accepting what you cannot change is not about surrendering to fate, but about mastering your own mind. It is about recognizing the limits of your control and focusing your energy on what you can influence: your thoughts, actions, and responses. Marcus Aurelius's teachings guide us to this understanding, empowering us to face rejection with grace and strength. So, the next time you encounter rejection, remember the wisdom of the Stoics. Embrace the reality of the situation, accept what you cannot change, and redirect your energy towards positive action. In doing so, you will discover a profound inner strength and resilience that will carry you through any challenge life throws your way. 2. Perception is key. In the grand tapestry of life, how we perceive our experiences shapes our reality. This principle, deeply embedded in Stoic philosophy, emphasizes that it is not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. Marcus Aurelius, the revered Stoic philosopher, understood this well and taught that our perceptions hold the key to our happiness and tranquility. When faced with rejection, shifting our perception can transform a painful experience into an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Imagine looking at a glass of water that is filled halfway. Some see it as half full, while others see it as half empty. This simple analogy illustrates the power of perception. The glass and the amount of water remain unchanged. It is our interpretation that varies. Similarly, when confronted with rejection, our initial reaction might be to see it as a personal failure or a reflection of our inadequacies. However, by altering our perception, we can see it as a stepping stone toward greater achievements. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This profound insight reminds us that our thoughts and perceptions shape our experiences. When you receive a rejection, whether it's from a job application, a personal relationship, or a creative endeavor, it's easy to spiral into negative thinking. But the Stoics teach us to take a step back and reframe the situation. Instead of viewing rejection as a closed door, see it as a redirection, an opportunity to explore new paths and possibilities. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who faced numerous rejections and failures on his path to inventing the electric light bulb. Each failed attempt could have been perceived as a defeat, but Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His perception of failure was not one of defeat, but of discovery. This mindset fueled his persistence and eventual success. By changing your perception, you too can turn rejection into a source of motivation and learning. Perception also plays a crucial role in how we interpret the intentions and actions of others. When rejected, it's common to feel hurt and misunderstood, but Marcus Aurelius advises us to seek understanding and empathy. He wrote, "Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize?" This reflection helps us realize that others' actions are often not about us, but about their own circumstances and limitations. By adopting a more compassionate perspective, we can alleviate the sting of rejection and foster a more forgiving attitude. Furthermore, changing our perception can help us focus on what we can control. The Stoics teach that while we cannot control external events, we can control our inner responses. This principle is encapsulated in the famous Serenity Prayer. "Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference." By recognizing that our perception is within our control, we can choose to see rejection as a challenge rather than a setback. This empowers us to take proactive steps toward improvement and resilience. In practice, shifting your perception requires mindfulness and self-awareness. When faced with rejection, pause and examine your thoughts. Are they constructive or destructive? Are you interpreting the situation in a way that empowers you or diminishes you? By consciously choosing to adopt a positive and growth-oriented perspective, you can transform your experience of rejection. In summary, perception is indeed the key to navigating rejection with grace and strength. Marcus Aurelius's teachings remind us that our thoughts and interpretations shape our reality. By reframing rejection as an opportunity for growth, fostering empathy and understanding, and focusing on what we can control, we can turn adversity into advantage. Embrace the power of perception and let it guide you toward a more resilient and fulfilling life. 3. Focus on your actions. In the face of rejection, it's easy to become fixated on outcomes and external validations. However, Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, teaches us the profound importance of focusing on our actions rather than the results. This Stoic principle empowers us to take control of our lives, find satisfaction in our efforts, and cultivate inner peace, regardless of the external circumstances we face. Imagine you are a gardener. You plant seeds, water them, and care for them diligently. Despite your best efforts, you cannot control the weather or the quality of the soil. Some plants may thrive, while others may wither. The Stoic approach to life is much like this gardening analogy. You are responsible for planting and nurturing the actions you take, but you cannot always control the outcome. This mindset shift from results to actions can transform how you handle rejection. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This statement underscores the importance of action over idle speculation or worry. When you face rejection, whether in your career, personal relationships, or creative pursuits, it is crucial to focus on what you did and what you can do next. Did you approach the situation with integrity, effort, and a positive attitude? If so, take pride in your actions, regardless of the outcome. Focusing on your actions aligns with the Stoic concept of living according to nature, which means acting in accordance with reason and virtue. This principle encourages us to concentrate on our moral and practical duties. When you pour your heart and soul into your efforts, you embody the Stoic virtue of diligence. Rejection then becomes a momentary setback, not a measure of your worth or capabilities. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before achieving monumental success, she faced numerous rejections from publishers. Rowling's journey wasn't defined by those rejections, but by her unwavering commitment to her craft. She focused on her actions, writing, revising, and submitting her manuscript, regardless of the initial outcomes. Her story is a testament to the power of persistence and dedication to one's actions. Marcus Aurelius also reminds us that focusing on our actions helps us maintain our sense of purpose and direction. He advises, "Do every act of your life as if it were your last." This powerful perspective encourages us to approach each task with full attention and commitment. By immersing ourselves in the process, we find meaning and fulfillment in our daily efforts, making the sting of rejection less significant. Moreover, focusing on your actions fosters resilience. When you are committed to your process and values, rejection becomes a learning experience rather than a defeat. Each action you take, each attempt you make, is a step forward on your path. This resilience is not just about bouncing back, but about continuously moving forward, driven by your inner strength and determination. In practical terms, focusing on your actions means setting clear, actionable goals. Instead of saying, "I want to get this job," say, "I will apply to 5 jobs this week and tailor my resume for each one." This shift from outcome-based to action-based thinking keeps you proactive and engaged. It also allows you to measure your progress in a tangible way, celebrating your efforts and improvements. In conclusion, the Stoic principle of focusing on your actions rather than outcomes is a powerful antidote to the pain of rejection. By concentrating on what you can control, your efforts, your virtues, and your commitment, you empower yourself to find fulfillment and resilience in the face of adversity. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom guides us to value our actions and integrity over external validation. Embrace this Stoic mindset, and you will discover a profound sense of purpose and inner peace, regardless of the rejections you encounter. 4. Embrace the present moment. In the relentless pace of modern life, it's easy to get caught up in the regrets of the past or the anxieties of the future. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, reminds us of the profound power of embracing the present moment. This Stoic principle teaches us to live fully in the here and now, finding peace and clarity amidst the turbulence of life. When faced with rejection, grounding ourselves in the present can be a transformative practice that brings calm, resilience, and renewed focus. Imagine standing at the edge of a river, watching the water flow past. You cannot touch the same water twice, for it is ever-changing and constantly moving. Life is much like this river, a continuous flow of moments. The Stoics teach us to immerse ourselves fully in each moment, understanding that it is all we truly have. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." This simple yet profound directive encourages us to focus our attention and energy on the present, rather than being distracted by what was or what might be. When you face rejection, it's natural to ruminate on what went wrong or worry about future opportunities. However, this backward and forward thinking can be paralyzing. Embracing the present moment means acknowledging your feelings and experiences right now. Take a deep breath and center yourself in the now. Recognize the emotions you are experiencing, be it disappointment, frustration, or sadness, but do not let them consume you. By staying present, you can process your emotions healthily and move forward with a clear mind. Marcus Aurelius's teachings emphasize that the present moment is where our power lies. He advises, "Do not let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present." This perspective shifts our focus from what we cannot control, the future and the past, to what we can influence, our actions and thoughts in the present. When rejection occurs, use this moment to reflect constructively. What can you learn from the experience? How can you grow? These questions, rooted in the present, guide you toward positive action and personal development. Embracing the present moment also cultivates mindfulness, a key practice in Stoicism. Mindfulness involves being fully aware and engaged in the current moment, without judgment. When you practice mindfulness, you train your mind to stay focused and calm, even amidst the chaos of rejection. This mental clarity allows you to respond to challenges thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. It helps you see rejection not as a catastrophic event, but as a part of your journey. Consider the story of a talented athlete who, despite rigorous training and dedication, faces a series of rejections from professional teams. Each rejection could be a source of debilitating stress and self-doubt. However, by embracing the present moment, the athlete focuses on daily training, honing skills, and maintaining physical and mental well-being. This present-focused approach not only enhances performance, but also builds resilience. Eventually, when the right opportunity arises, the athlete is prepared, having transformed past rejections into strengths. Marcus Aurelius also highlights the transient nature of life. He reminds us that everything is fleeting, and thus we should not be overly attached to any single event, including rejection. He wrote, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." This perspective encourages us to see rejection as a temporary phase, not a permanent state. By embracing the present, we can flow with life's changes, adapting and growing with each experience. In practice, embracing the present moment can be as simple as taking mindful pauses throughout your day. When you feel overwhelmed by rejection, take a few deep breaths and ground yourself. Engage fully in whatever task you are doing, whether it's working, exercising, or spending time with loved ones. By being present, you reduce stress and increase your ability to handle challenges with grace and strength. In conclusion, the Stoic principle of embracing the present moment offers a powerful antidote to the pain of rejection. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom teaches us to live fully in the here and now, finding peace and strength in the present. By grounding ourselves in the current moment, we can process our experiences constructively, cultivate mindfulness, and maintain clarity amidst life's uncertainties. Embrace the present, and you will discover a profound sense of resilience and inner peace that will guide you through any rejection you encounter. 5. Learn from adversity. Adversity is an inevitable part of the human experience. Whether it comes in the form of rejection, failure, or unforeseen challenges, it tests our resolve and character. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, teaches us that adversity is not to be feared, but embraced as a teacher. This Stoic principle encourages us to see difficulties not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. By learning from adversity, we can transform our setbacks into powerful catalysts for personal development. Imagine a blacksmith forging a sword. The metal must endure intense heat and hammering to become strong and resilient. Similarly, adversity is the furnace in which our character is forged. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This profound insight reveals that obstacles and challenges can propel us forward if we approach them with the right mindset. When faced with rejection, instead of succumbing to despair, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can it make me stronger and wiser? The Stoics believed that every challenge carries a lesson. Adversity provides a mirror, reflecting our strengths and weaknesses. It is through overcoming difficulties that we discover our true capabilities. Consider the story of Abraham Lincoln, who faced numerous failures and rejections before becoming one of the most revered presidents in American history. Each setback taught him resilience, humility, and perseverance. His life exemplifies the Stoic principle of learning from adversity and using it as a stepping stone to greater achievements. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of internal growth over external circumstances. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This Stoic teaching reminds us that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions and attitudes. Adversity becomes a training ground for developing virtues such as patience, courage, and wisdom. When you face rejection, see it as an opportunity to cultivate these inner strengths. Reflect on your response and strive to improve with each experience. Adversity also teaches us adaptability. The Stoics believed in the importance of being flexible and resilient in the face of change. Life is unpredictable, and rejection is often a part of this unpredictability. By learning to adapt, we can navigate life's uncertainties with greater ease and confidence. This adaptability is not about passive acceptance, but proactive engagement with challenges. It involves being open to new perspectives, seeking alternative solutions, and continuously evolving. Consider the story of Oprah Winfrey, who faced numerous rejections and hardships early in her career. Instead of letting these adversities define her, she learned from each experience, adapting her approach and refining her skills. Her resilience and ability to learn from setbacks propelled her to become one of the most influential figures in media. Oprah's journey underscores the Stoic principle that adversity, when approached with the right mindset, can lead to profound growth and success. Moreover, learning from adversity fosters empathy and compassion. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: What fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? This reflection helps us realize that everyone faces challenges and makes mistakes. By learning from our own adversities, we become more understanding and supportive of others in their struggles. This empathy strengthens our connections and enriches our relationships. In practical terms, learning from adversity involves reflection and action. After experiencing rejection, take time to reflect on what happened. What were the contributing factors? What could you have done differently? Use these insights to make improvements and take proactive steps toward your goals. This iterative process of learning and adapting turns adversity into a powerful tool for growth. In conclusion, the Stoic principle of learning from adversity offers a transformative approach to handling rejection. Marcus Aurelius's teachings remind us that challenges are opportunities for growth and self-improvement. By embracing adversity as a teacher, cultivating internal strengths, and adapting to change, we can turn setbacks into stepping stones. Learn from each experience, and you will discover a wellspring of resilience and wisdom that will guide you through life's challenges. Embrace adversity, and let it be the forge that shapes your character and fuels your success. 6. Cultivate inner strength. In the face of life's challenges, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and powerless. However, Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, teaches us that true strength comes from within. The principles of Stoicism encourage us to cultivate inner strength, a reservoir of resilience, wisdom, and courage that allows us to navigate adversities with grace and determination. By focusing on building this inner fortitude, we can handle rejection and other setbacks with a steady and unshakable spirit. Imagine a mighty oak tree standing tall in a storm. Its branches may sway and its leaves may rustle, but its roots run deep, anchoring it firmly to the ground. Similarly, cultivating inner strength means developing deep-rooted resilience that anchors you during life's storms. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This profound insight highlights that our true power lies in our thoughts, attitudes, and inner resources, not in external circumstances. To cultivate inner strength, start by embracing the Stoic practice of self-awareness. Regularly reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Understand your strengths and acknowledge your weaknesses. Self-awareness is the first step toward self-improvement. When faced with rejection, instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to introspect. What can you learn from this experience? How can you grow from it? By turning inward and focusing on personal growth, you build a foundation of inner strength that no external setback can shake. Another essential aspect of cultivating inner strength is practicing self-discipline. The Stoics believed in the importance of controlling one's desires and impulses. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Do not indulge in dreams of what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours." This teaching encourages us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. By exercising self-discipline, you strengthen your ability to remain composed and focused, even in the face of rejection. Consider the story of Nelson Mandela, who endured 27 years of imprisonment. Despite the immense hardships, he emerged with a spirit unbroken, demonstrating extraordinary inner strength. Mandela's resilience and ability to forgive and lead with compassion are testaments to the power of cultivating inner strength. His life exemplifies how inner fortitude can transform adversity into a force for positive change. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of aligning with one's values and virtues. Inner strength is deeply rooted in living a life of integrity and purpose. Identify your core values such as honesty, kindness, and perseverance, and let them guide your actions. When you face rejection, staying true to your values provides a sense of direction and meaning. It reminds you that your worth is not determined by external validation, but by your adherence to your principles. Furthermore, cultivating inner strength involves developing a growth mindset. The Stoics believed that challenges and adversities are opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This mindset encourages us to see rejection not as a dead end, but as a path to self-improvement. Embrace the obstacles as stepping stones that help you grow stronger and more resilient. To nurture inner strength, also prioritize self-care and well-being. Physical, emotional, and mental health are interconnected and crucial for building resilience. Engage in practices that rejuvenate and strengthen your body and mind, such as regular exercise, meditation, and maintaining healthy relationships. A well-cared-for self is better equipped to handle life's challenges with a calm and steady demeanor. In practical terms, cultivating inner strength requires consistent effort and practice. Start with small daily actions that reinforce your resilience. Set achievable goals and celebrate your progress. Practice gratitude and mindfulness to stay grounded in the present moment. Surround yourself with supportive and positive influences that uplift and inspire you. In conclusion, the Stoic principle of cultivating inner strength is a powerful approach to handling rejection and adversity. Marcus Aurelius's teachings remind us that true strength comes from within and that we have control over our minds and actions. By practicing self-awareness, self-discipline, aligning with our values, embracing a growth mindset, and prioritizing self-care, we can build a reservoir of resilience and fortitude. Cultivate inner strength, and you will find that no external setback can diminish your spirit or deter your path to personal growth and fulfillment. 7. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, reminding us to appreciate the blessings and lessons life offers, even amidst challenges and setbacks. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, extols the virtues of gratitude as a powerful practice for cultivating inner peace and resilience. In the face of rejection, practicing gratitude can shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance, fostering a positive mindset and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Imagine waking up each morning and taking a moment to reflect on the things you are grateful for: the air you breathe, the warmth of sunlight, the love of family and friends. This simple practice of gratitude opens your heart to the richness of life's experiences. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Begin each day by telling yourself, 'Today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness, all of them due to the offender's ignorance of what is good or evil. But for my part, I have long perceived the nature of good and its nobility, the nature of evil and its meanness.'" This reflection reminds us that challenges and difficulties are inevitable, but gratitude allows us to transcend them with grace and wisdom. Practicing gratitude is not about denying or ignoring hardships, but about finding silver linings and opportunities for growth. When faced with rejection, it's easy to dwell on what we lack or what went wrong. However, a grateful mindset encourages us to focus on what we have gained and the lessons learned. Reflect on the experience of rejection. What strengths did it reveal in you? What insights did it provide? Express gratitude for these gifts, no matter how subtle they may seem. The Stoics believed that gratitude is an antidote to negative emotions such as envy, resentment, and entitlement. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, wrote, A man who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary. This wisdom reminds us that dwelling on what we lack only intensifies our suffering. Gratitude shifts our attention to abundance, fostering contentment and peace of mind. Consider the story of Helen Keller, who, despite facing immense challenges due to blindness and deafness, maintained a profound sense of gratitude. She said, "I am grateful for what I am and have. My thanksgiving is perpetual." Helen Keller's gratitude stemmed not from her external circumstances, but from her inner resilience and appreciation for life's beauty. Her example inspires us to find gratitude in every situation, no matter how challenging. Moreover, practicing gratitude aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within our control. While we cannot control external events, we can control our attitudes and responses. Gratitude empowers us to choose a positive and appreciative outlook, even in the face of rejection. It reminds us of our agency in shaping our own happiness and well-being. To incorporate gratitude into your daily life, start by keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you are thankful for, no matter how small. This practice trains your mind to seek and appreciate the positive aspects of life. Express gratitude to others as well. A simple thank you note or gesture of appreciation can strengthen relationships and uplift spirits. In conclusion, practicing gratitude is a transformative practice rooted in Stoic wisdom. Marcus Aurelius' teachings guide us to find blessings in every situation, including rejection. By cultivating a grateful mindset, we shift our focus from scarcity to abundance, from despair to hope. Gratitude fuels our resilience, fosters contentment, and deepens our connection to the richness of life. Embrace gratitude as a daily practice, and you will discover a profound sense of joy and fulfillment, regardless of the challenges you face. 8. Detach from outcomes. Detachment from outcomes is a fundamental principle in Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the importance of focusing on what is within our control rather than being consumed by external results. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, teaches us that true freedom and inner peace come from letting go of attachment to outcomes. In the context of rejection, detaching from outcomes empowers us to maintain a sense of equanimity and resilience, regardless of the external response. Imagine holding a kite string on a windy day. You can control the direction and movements of the kite to some extent, but you cannot control the wind. Similarly, in life we can influence our actions and efforts, but we cannot control how others respond or external circumstances. The Stoic practice of detachment encourages us to focus on the process rather than fixating on the outcome. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." This insight reminds us that our perceptions and judgments shape our experience of events. Detachment from outcomes liberates us from the anxiety and stress of seeking validation or fearing rejection. When we become overly attached to specific outcomes, we set ourselves up for disappointment and suffering. Instead, the Stoics teach us to shift our focus to our efforts, intentions, and virtues. Did you approach the situation with integrity, courage, and diligence? If so, take pride in your actions, regardless of the external response. Consider the story of Vincent van Gogh, whose artwork faced rejection and criticism during his lifetime. Despite the lack of recognition, he remained dedicated to his craft, painting with passion and authenticity. Van Gogh's detachment from external validation allowed him to create art for the sake of expression, not for approval. His legacy is a testament to the power of detachment, a willingness to pursue what matters to you without being swayed by others' opinions. Moreover, detachment from outcomes fosters resilience and adaptability. The Stoics believed in embracing life's uncertainties and challenges with equanimity. Rejection, though initially disappointing, becomes a lesson in resilience and growth. Detachment allows us to bounce back from setbacks, learn from experiences, and adjust our approach with wisdom and grace. The Stoic practice of detachment is not about indifference or apathy, but about cultivating a balanced perspective. It involves acknowledging our desires and ambitions while recognizing that external outcomes are beyond our full control. Instead of attaching our self-worth to external validation, we find fulfillment in the process of self-improvement and virtuous living. To cultivate detachment from outcomes, practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Notice when you are becoming overly attached to a specific outcome or seeking external validation. Pause and refocus on your efforts and intentions. Remind yourself that your worth is not determined by external measures, but by your character and virtues. In conclusion, detachment from outcomes is a powerful practice rooted in Stoic wisdom. Marcus Aurelius's teachings guide us to find inner peace and resilience by letting go of attachment to external results. By focusing on our efforts, intentions, and virtues, we free ourselves from the grip of anxiety and fear of rejection. Embrace detachment as a path to greater freedom and fulfillment, and you will navigate life's challenges with a sense of calm and confidence. 9. Empathy and understanding. Empathy and understanding are foundational principles in Stoic philosophy, guiding us to cultivate compassion and connection with others, especially during times of rejection or adversity. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, emphasizes the importance of empathy as a pathway to wisdom and inner peace. In the context of rejection, practicing empathy and understanding allows us to navigate conflicts with grace, strengthen relationships, and foster mutual growth. Imagine walking in someone else's shoes, seeing the world through their eyes, and feeling their emotions. This act of empathy opens our hearts and minds to the experiences and perspectives of others. The Stoics believed that empathy is essential for living in harmony with fellow human beings and nature. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bees." This analogy reminds us of our interconnectedness and the importance of considering the well-being of others in our actions and decisions. Practicing empathy during times of rejection involves stepping back from our own emotions and biases to understand the motivations and feelings of those involved. Instead of reacting defensively or with resentment, seek to understand the reasons behind the rejection. Was it based on objective criteria, personal preferences, or misunderstandings? By empathizing with the perspectives of others, we can respond with compassion and wisdom. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of understanding human nature and the limitations of others. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Begin each day by telling yourself, 'Today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness, all of them due to the offender's ignorance of what is good or evil. But for my part, I have long perceived the nature of good and its nobility, the nature of evil and its meanness.'" This reflection helps us approach rejection with a broader understanding of human fallibility and the complexities of interpersonal dynamics. Empathy and understanding also play a crucial role in resolving conflicts and building stronger relationships. When faced with rejection, engage in open and empathetic communication. Seek to clarify misunderstandings, express your perspective calmly, and listen actively to the concerns of others. By fostering empathy and understanding, you create opportunities for mutual learning and growth. Consider the story of Mahatma Gandhi. who practiced empathy and nonviolent communication in his pursuit of social justice. Gandhi empathized with the struggles and aspirations of both the oppressed and the oppressors, seeking understanding and reconciliation. His approach, rooted in empathy and compassion, led to transformative change and inspired movements around the world. Moreover, practicing empathy and understanding aligns with the Stoic virtue of benevolence. The Stoics believed in acting for the collective good and treating others with kindness and fairness. When faced with rejection, approach the situation with a mindset of benevolence. Consider how your actions and responses can contribute to positive outcomes for all involved. To cultivate empathy and understanding, practice active listening, empathy mapping, and perspective-taking exercises. Put yourself in the shoes of those who reject you, seeking to understand their motivations, fears, and aspirations. This practice not only fosters compassion, but also enhances your emotional intelligence and interpersonal skills. In conclusion, empathy and understanding are transformative practices rooted in Stoic wisdom. Marcus Aurelius' teachings guide us to approach rejection with compassion, wisdom, and a broader perspective. By practicing empathy, we foster connection, resolve conflicts, and promote mutual growth. Embrace empathy as a guiding principle in your interactions, and you will navigate life's challenges with grace, resilience, and deeper human connection. 10. Keep moving forward. In the journey of life, setbacks and rejections are inevitable. However, Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, teaches us the importance of resilience and perseverance in the face of adversity. The Stoic principle of keep moving forward encourages us to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, to maintain our focus on progress rather than dwelling on setbacks, and to cultivate a mindset of resilience and determination. Imagine a river flowing steadily towards its destination, encountering obstacles along the way. The river does not stop or turn back. It finds a way to flow around or over obstacles, always moving forward towards its goal. Similarly, in life, we encounter obstacles and rejections that may seem insurmountable at first glance. However, the Stoic approach encourages us to view these challenges as temporary hurdles, not permanent roadblocks. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This profound insight reminds us that obstacles and rejections can become stepping stones to personal growth and achievement. Rather than being discouraged by setbacks, use them as opportunities to learn, adapt, and become stronger. Keeping moving forward also aligns with the Stoic virtue of courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to face challenges and persevere despite adversity. When faced with rejection, summon your inner courage. Ask yourself, what is the next step I can take towards my goals? How can I turn this setback into an opportunity for growth? Consider the story of Thomas Edison, whose numerous failures and rejections in his quest to invent the light bulb are well documented. Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His determination to keep moving forward, despite setbacks and criticisms, ultimately led to one of the most revolutionary inventions in history. Edison's story serves as a powerful example of the Stoic principle of perseverance and resilience. Moreover, keeping moving forward involves maintaining a positive and growth-oriented mindset. The Stoics believed in the power of positive thinking and the importance of focusing on what is within our control. Instead of ruminating on past rejections or worrying about future outcomes, channel your energy into taking proactive steps towards your goals. Set clear objectives, break them down into manageable tasks, and celebrate small victories along the way. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This wisdom reminds us that our mindset and attitude towards challenges greatly influence our ability to overcome them. By cultivating a mindset of resilience, determination, and optimism, we empower ourselves to keep moving forward, no matter what obstacles we encounter. In practical terms, keeping moving forward involves creating a plan of action and staying committed to it, even in the face of setbacks. Surround yourself with supportive and encouraging people who believe in your abilities and vision. Seek inspiration from role models who have demonstrated resilience and perseverance in their own journeys. In conclusion, the Stoic principle of keep moving forward is a powerful reminder of the importance of resilience, perseverance, and a growth-oriented mindset. Marcus Aurelius' teachings guide us to view challenges as opportunities, setbacks as stepping stones, and rejections as temporary obstacles on our path to success. Embrace this Stoic mindset, and you will navigate life's challenges with grace, determination, and unwavering forward progress. Remember, embracing Stoic principles doesn't mean denying our emotions or pretending that rejection doesn't hurt. It's about cultivating a mindset and practice that allows us to navigate rejection with grace, resilience, and continuous growth. By applying these timeless lessons from Marcus Aurelius and the Stoic philosophy, we can transform rejection from a stumbling block into a stepping stone towards personal development and inner strength.